Students and parents frequently ask what happens in the brain during adolescence. In this Winward Academy Mindful Moments, we sit with UC San Diego professor Dr. Susan Tapert to learn how the brain changes during this critical time of development.
Quite a lot is going on in the brain during adolescence. We used to think that the brain was pretty much done growing and developing by about the age of 12, but recent research with brain imaging has shown us that there's a lot that's still going on throughout the teenage years and even into the 20s. One thing that's still happening is white matter is developing quite a bit. White matter increases are really important during adolescence because this helps the electric relay of information from one brain cell to another to occur more rapidly. Another thing that's going on during adolescence is the pruning of synapses. So kind of the elimination of unneeded synaptic connections is happening. So there's actually a little less gray matter at the end of a healthy adolescence compared to at the beginning of adolescence. In terms of gray matter elimination or reduction, that is mostly because the synapses, which are part of gray matter, some of them that aren't needed kind of dissolve and go away. If you're trying to get a thought from point A to point B, it doesn't have to take as many routes. It will be a little bit more efficient because unnecessary connections are eliminated. Both of these developments help the brain to be a more efficient and organized organ by the end of a healthy adolescence. Throughout the later teenage years and into the early 20s, the human brakes system, so the ability to inhibit a response, becomes stronger. That is fairly weak for most folks in childhood and early adolescence, so that if there's a inclination to reach out and grab something or to say something, it's more likely that a younger person would do that. With more maturation of the frontal lobes, there's a greater ability to think through the consequences of your actions and inhibit something that you've reasoned is a bad idea.
I hope you've gained a deeper understanding about how increases in white matter and decreases in gray matter during adolescence are vital to a more efficient brain.